I went through a lot of struggle. My tendency was to blame others because blaming others freed me from responsibility for myself. When I stopped blaming the others around me, I had to look at myself. I saw that in many ways I had caused much of the pain that was in my life through inappropriate activities, inappropriate behavior, and inappropriate attitudes. When I recognized my unhealthy thinking patterns, I realized that I have to become responsible for myself. I have to stop blaming others for what is wrong in me. I have to take responsibility for the damage I caused. For example, I remember standing at the kitchen sink, crying into the dishwater about all the problems that were going on in my life. Then one of my children walked in and said, "What's wrong, Mom?" And I said, "Nothing, nothing." How confusing for my children to grow up in an environment like that, where the visual message is something is really wrong, but the verbal message is nothing is wrong. That's the kind of situation that creates problems in a dysfunctional home. Then the unspoken message is don't talk, don't trust, don't feel. So I had to own responsibility for what I was doing in my marriage. See, I looked at my husband's drinking and said, that's the cause of all that's wrong. And I tried to paint a picture that I'm the saint, he's the bad guy. The reality is, I had just as many things wrong with me. I just wasn't acting out with alcohol. But I did have dysfunction in me, and I needed to deal with that in myself. So what do I do about it today? I take responsibility for who I am. Yes, there is some truth to the fact that I grew up in a dysfunctional home. But as of today, I can be responsible for myself.